25 countries with the friendliest people in the world. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we shall be counting down the countries with the friendliest people in the world. The friendliness of the welcome they receive in a different nation may make or break a trip for many tourists who wants to fly halfway across the globe only to encounter hostility. Long flights, stomach aches, and all the other hardships of traveling overseas can be forgotten if you feel valued by the locals of your location. However, the most hospitable nations aren't often what you'd anticipate. But before we get started, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our new uploads. This list of the friendliest nations can assist you in making travel plans and teach you about a few undiscovered destinations perfect for people seeking a friendly welcome from natives. Number 25. Nigeria. Nigeria has been rated as the happiest country on earth in previous studies, despite having a significant amount of corruption and violence. That primarily results from Nigerians' propensity for being exceptionally upbeat. They frequently have optimism and are always looking forward, which permeates the entire nation and is evident to both foreigners and visitors. The intense religiosity of the Nigerian people, who largely practice both Islam and Christianity throughout the nation, may have something to do with this. Number 24. Greece. 66% of those polled said it was simple to make new acquaintances in Greece, and 74% said it was simple to feel at home. Additionally, its Mediterranean atmosphere makes it particularly pleasurable for recreational pursuits, ranking 7th. Greece, however, is not without flaws. If you were hoping to make money here while traveling, guess again because it comes at the dead bottom in the survey's Personal Finance Index. Number 23. Egypt. Egypt is the location of a number of ancient pharaonic monuments. The Great Sphinx and Pyramids of Giza, as well as the temples and tombs of Luxor, are all attractions. It should come as no surprise that residents treat one another nicely as their nation is the 15th most populous in the globe. However, given the threat of terrorism, some areas of the nation should be avoided by tourists. Number 22. Thailand. Thailand has a wide range of tourist destinations, including beautiful beaches, Bangkok's ultra-modern capital, and the historic Buddhist temples strewn throughout the countryside. Thailand ranks 12th on the list of personal satisfaction according to expats. In a list of 64 countries, Thailand comes in at No. 20 for making foreigners feel at home. Thailand ranks 15th on the cost of living index, making it a suitable option for the independent, thrifty traveler. Number 21. Kenya. Discover the dramatic landscapes of Kenya. Its location on the Indian Ocean's East African coast makes it a haven for a variety of wildlife. Visitors can actually go on safari to view the yearly wildebeest migrations. For tourists who do wish to see Kenya, the locals are quite hospitable, with 85% of foreigners believing that the populace is generally nice, compared to 68% globally. Number 20. UAE. The UAE is best known for its beautiful city of Dubai, a contemporary wonderland with an abundance of retail opportunities and the fabled Burj Khalifa Tower. A visit to the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque in Abu Dhabi, the nation's capital city, is especially recommended because it can accommodate 40,000 worshippers at once, which is an incredible sight to behold. The UAE has a very high personal safety rating, which is great for tourists. Additionally, 86% of respondents said it's simple to get by in the UAE without knowing Arabic, the official language of the nation. Conversation in English is possible everywhere. Number 19. Malaysia. Malaysia, a country in South Asia, is an island nation. Borneo is a popular tourist destination in Malaysia because it combines influences from China, Malay, India, and Europe. Malaysia has both beaches and rainforests, which are attractive to tourists. Malaysia is among the top travel destinations overall for expats. The easygoing temperaments and friendliness of the native people, the weather, and the wonderful travel options, according to one expat, are reasons why outsiders enjoy the nation. Number 18. Israel. Israel is a popular tourist destination because three main world religions, Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, all claim to have sacred sites there. It may come as a surprise that a nation notorious for conflict is ranked among the friendliest nations, Yet, despite Israel's numerous issues, expats find it to be a friendly place. It does score lower in terms of safety and security, but significantly higher in terms of recreational alternatives, which reflects the variety of the country's topography and attractions. Additionally, expats claim that it is challenging to adapt to Israeli culture, but visitors love the passionate and energetic culture in moderation. Number 17. Argentina. Argentina draws tourists with its incredible diversity of scenery, animals, and cultural offers. In actuality, Argentina has 30 national parks, many of which are World Heritage Sites, and guests can anticipate dancing the night away while taking in the lively dance scene. With 39% of expats assessing their personal safety negatively, Argentina does not have a good reputation for safety and security. The natives are as amiable as they come, so a lot of it is caused by the nation's political unpredictability. In fact, 79% of expats believe that Argentinians are hospitable to international residents. Number 16. Canada. It should come as no surprise that the amiable northern neighbor of the United States is very kind to visitors. Canadians are open-minded, friendly, and benevolent, according to one French expat who responded to the study. The attractiveness of this nation is enhanced by a hint of British and French culture here and there. It's a running joke that Canadians are so polite and courteous, but isn't it comforting to know that you can expect a civil welcome? Number 15. Brazil. Brazil is renowned for its friendly people. Arriving for the famous carnival, tourists remain to explore Brazil's stunning beaches and mountains. The country's attraction largely stems from its vivacious way of life, and guests are made to feel welcome. Brazilians are very welcoming to foreigners, according to 83% of survey respondents, which would help them overcome certain linguistic barriers. Number 14. Ireland. In any of Ireland's numerous pubs, you can count on getting a good pint of beer. Additionally, you can enjoy it with equally excellent locals. The capital city of Dublin is simple to get around in, and friendly inhabitants will go out of their way to help visitors. Number 13. Morocco. Both the Atlantic and the Mediterranean seas are bordered by this North African nation. It has Berber, Arabian, and European cultural influences because of its location. The well-known city of Marrakesh also welcomes visitors with its plethora of souks, or markets, that offer ceramics, jewelry, and lanterns. Additionally, foreigners indicate that they are personally happy and find the locals to be very nice. Number 12. Ecuador. Ecuador is on the continent of South America's west coast. The Galapagos Islands, which are frequently on travelers' bucket lists, are generally associated with Ecuador. Other incredible locations in the country include the Amazon River and the Andes Mountains. People in this nation are as friendly as can be, placing an impressive third on the list for how easy it is to make friends, which is to be expected for a nation with so many attractive tourist destinations. Number 11. Spain. Spain is particularly well-liked among expats. It ranks first in terms of recreational opportunities, fourth in terms of personal satisfaction, and second in terms of quality of life. A foreigner's description of the nation was casual, relaxing, and wonderful. Travelers who are familiar with Spain's charms, from a laid-back lifestyle to exquisite cuisine, are not surprised by any of the praise from expats. Number 10. Bahrain. It may surprise you to learn that this nation is actually a collection of more than 30 islands in the Arabian Gulf. As the hub of ancient trading lines, it also has a very old culture. Bahrain's capital, Manama, houses a national museum that uses engaging exhibitions to highlight its history. Even though the bulk of visitors are from other Arab nations, American tourists are growing, and the Bahrainis are kind to everyone. Number 9. Costa Rica. This Central American republic, which is more commonly visited by tourists, shares a border with Nicaragua and Panama. San Jose, the nation's capital, and its numerous cultural attractions are impressive, but the majority of visitors come to Costa Rica for the natural splendor of its surroundings, which include volcanoes, beaches, and rainforests. In general, Costa Ricans are highly friendly to visitors and like sharing the wonders of their beautiful nation. Number 8. Indonesia. The island of Bali is a popular destination for visitors to this nation, which is made up of more than 13,000 islands, but Jakarta, the capital, and Java, another island, are also well-liked vacation spots. Beautiful beaches and mountain landscapes, a large number of resorts, and a very inexpensive cost of living may all be found in Indonesia. The country's hospitality is regularly mentioned. The culture in Indonesia encourages serenity and contentment, and many people can communicate in or understand basic English. Number 7. Philippines. This island country is a stunning example of a melting pot of civilizations. When visiting the Philippines, a country in the Western Pacific, visitors base themselves in Manila, the main city. Binondo, Manila's Chinatown, and other regions date back several centuries. It is 7th on this list because there is a lot to see and do on its 7,000 islands, and because the people are incredibly hospitable. Despite this, foreigners rank its quality of living as 56th. Number 6. Colombia. Although the thought of visiting Colombia might make you think large sections of the nation are completely secure to travel through, these locations include the hospitable coffee region of the nation as well as the city of Cartagena and its surrounds, which are listed as UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Music-loving visitors should think about coming to this country, where folk music is a strong tradition and Colombians take pride in sharing their musical history. Additionally, they are generally decent people. Poll participants described them as open, warm, and pleasant, and always prepared to help. Number 5. Vietnam. The nation's populace is accustomed to welcoming visitors from the United States. Americans and other expats admire the friendly attitude and kind and gentle residents of the nation. Both Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City, formerly Saigon, are contemporary cities with a welcoming atmosphere. Additionally, this nation is exceptionally safe, making it a wonderful option for lone travelers. Number 4. Taiwan. Though many tourists are unsure of its location, they have heard of Taiwan. It is an island off the coast of eastern China, and it has a turbulent past. Taiwan views itself as an independent nation, despite China's claim that it is a portion of its territory. Traveling to Taiwan almost certainly involves seeing Taipei, the country's capital. Many Taiwanese take pride in their country's welcoming attitude toward foreigners and regard it as a distinction from China. Taiwan has several locations that are similar to those in China, from skyscrapers to temples, but in a smaller, more open setting. Number 3. Portugal. Spain, a more well-known country that ranks No. 11 on the list of friendliest nations, famously borders Portugal. The area is known for its unique food, rich cultural history, breathtaking islands and coastal locations, and bustling cities. You'd be silly not to go if you added a strong heritage of neighborliness and a relaxed lifestyle, as one survey respondent put it. Number 2. Mexico. Mexico is second on the list of friendliest nations, indicating that the country to the south of the United States is doing something right. Mexico has what you're looking for, whether you want to go on a beach vacation, explore ancient ruins, or spend time in a modern city. The welcoming people will also ensure that your trip is enjoyable. I do not feel alone here, a U.S. expat said, echoing many others. Number 1. Oman, a country on the Arabian Peninsula with little international recognition, is perhaps a surprising choice at No. 1 on this list. Oman divides its tourism attractions between its cities, where magnificent and historic mosques beckon visitors, and the Waheba Sands area, a region of dunes. Oman, which made tremendous steps to modernize in the first decade of this century, is seeing an increase in Western tourism. Travelers should anticipate a contemporary, energetic place and people who will go above and above to welcome strangers. In fact, 87% of expats specifically termed the locals welcoming.